Been pretty busy here in the end of June and into July here. Can you tell us about some of the things going on that, obviously celebration, America 250 celebration was a huge success there.
Yeah, it was. In fact, I was actually going to ask you if we could just use the time to have dead air and we'll take a nap.
Okay. Well,
I'm just that kind of
the
tired.
feeling is mutual. we might both need that.
250 went really well. It was obviously this past Saturday, and my big thanks to obviously the folks that were doing a lot of the planning. That's Jennifer Swan, her. Mm-hmm. She did all the planning around that, all the food truck and vendors that were out there, that kind of thing. That was great. I hope they did well. I think they did well. The crowd was, gosh, I want to say last year we had about 8,600, something like that. Mm-hmm. And it definitely felt like more this year. This year it was free. We did the blow-ups like we always do, but then we also introduced like carnival rides and that kind of thing. Buck Wild was the band. They did a great job. Huge thank you though to emergency services, fire, police, both city and county there. Everyone came together to just make sure that everyone stayed safe, and yeah, we just had a great event. It was a good time.
Yeah, great. Gary Haley on the national anthem, I believe. That was a fantastic performance there. And, I'm glad to hear about the increased crowd this year. And also the pool was open.
We did
participate in that.
We did the dollar swim day we do always on July 4th.
On opening day.
Man, it is at capacity for sure. I always feel bad when I come in and I see people, waiting to go into the pool because there's so many people back there we just can't allow anymore, from a safety perspective, but no, it went well. And then of course fireworks to cap off the night, and it was the biggest show that Shelbyville has ever put on, definitely from a money perspective, but also just from a grandiose and all that kind of stuff.
I'm telling you, from just the video we saw, it was just professional as could be. Yeah. I mean, it looked like the Music City fireworks. Fantastic job to your crew there. We were able to get it across our social media here on WLIJ and our sister station, the Zinger 100.9. We had Flash live and on location there. He was your master of ceremonies on the stage.
He was.
Didn't disappoint, does he?
No, he was having a good time. And he helped us, basically, alert everyone to, what we're doing, when we're doing it, that type of thing. And this year, so this was also the second year we did a T-shirt giveaway. Okay. Because last year we did it. It was blue. And this year it was a red shirt, and it had a little, USA 250 on the sleeve. And last year we actually walked away with, 20, maybe 30 shirts out of the 500 that we had ordered. And this year there wasn't a shirt left.
Couldn't hold on to them, could you?
No.
That's so good.
No, we were out of shirts by, 6:37, something like that. And so, it was definitely a lot of people there. And, if you got a shirt this year, great. We're going to do it again next year. If you didn't, get there early, and make sure you get one, especially one in your size. And we haven't decided. There's the hot topic right now inside the office is what colors are we going to go with next year, because we did a blue one, then we did a red one.
That's the kind of thing you could leave to a fan vote if you wanted to.
We were thinking about it, actually.
Don't leave it open, though. You gotta have the options.
Specify colors.
The internet has proven with polls you have to leave options.
Yeah,
you can't just have it free willy.
I can at least tell. I'll tell the listeners the couple colors that are on the short list: white with our logo with American flag, like imprinted into the logo for sure. And then the other one that keeps getting floated is Tennessee orange.
That's a possibility. You might have to cave in on that one.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't ring patriotic, but I think that a lot of people would dig a Tennessee orange shirt.
It rings state pride for sure.
Yeah. There you go, state pride. There you go. I was going to have one that just has Dolly across it. And
I'm telling you, that would do just as well.
Yeah, it really would, actually.
You get a deal going with Dolly Parton, man. Yeah, you could.
But no, it went well. We're really happy about how all that went. So
I imagine that's the sort of thing we're talking about, the 250 celebration that was July 4th evening at H.V. Griffin Park, and just increasing in attendance, and good to see that continue to grow in all facets. And I'm sure it's something you're already planning on next year, as far as planning starts now, sort of thing for the following year.
It does, and I'll leave folks with this. If you were there at the park and it's 9:30 and you're about to leave, fireworks are over. I was there at, I think it was like 10:15, and the park was completely cleared. Mm-hmm. So within 45 minutes, you're on your way and you're going to where. So don't allow, if you were ever on the fence about coming out and said, "Oh man, it's just too many people," and that kind of thing. Within 45 minutes, you're on your way. You're headed to your house. Yes, it's a lot of people. Yeah, it takes a couple minutes to clear everyone else, but like I said, within 45 minutes, we cleared out. Probably close to 10,000 folks.
That's really good, because I can remember from years gone by, it was a little bit of a slower process.
It's not anymore.
Some of those years you guys have expedited that process. That's good to hear.
Yeah, not only folks that are in the park working, but also Shelbyville PD and the county sheriff's department both did fantastic jobs of getting people out as quickly as possible through Fairfield, and of course Horse Mountain on the backside. So
wonderful. Well, we're going to get a little taste of our main topic for today here. I was speaking with Trevor Freitas, director at your Shelbyville Parks and Rec. It's what's coming up here on July the 18th at 10 a.m., and it is Race the Duck. We've been telling you about it for months now, and it'll be the second annual, Trevor. Can we... We'll get into a little bit of it here. We'll take a short break, and then we'll get to the end of it. But I mean, just to give a little tease of
July 18th.
Yes.
Race the Duck, July 18th, Saturday, and that's at 10 a.m. And we'll start at the Highway 82 put-in. If you don't know where that's at, give us a call, 684-9780. We'll answer your call on any of your questions about that. But we're excited. For us, this is one of those things where we just don't feel like the river is fully, A, utilized, or B, appreciated. And it's part of the reason why we wanted to start, having some sort of function event on the Duck River, if nothing else, just to get folks out on the river to experience this great natural resource that we have here in Shelbyville.
One of the most biodiverse rivers in the world.
Yeah. And for us, we can talk about the race, after the break and get a little bit more into detail about it, but for sure. But my biggest thing is just realizing that it's the lifeblood that flows through Shelbyville. It's where we get all of our water. It's how it's how we drink. It's how we flush our toilets. It's how we do everything that we want to do. Is from that river, and it makes life here in Shelbyville possible. So I hope that people realize what a great resource it is, and it can take more opportunity, even if they don't do this one, although I hope they do. Take the opportunity to get out there on the Duck, learn about it. If you see something that's a piece of trash, pick it up, and make sure that we are doing our due diligence to make sure that this river is here for generations to come.
Yeah, the Duck River, one of those things that the more you do research on it, the more you realize how vital it is like you said, flushing toilets, taking a shower. I mean, it runs through. It is the lifeblood of this community, for sure. So we're going to be talking about Race the Duck here coming up. We'll tell you what you can bring, what you can't bring, what the cost is, how you get registered, and what you could win if you were the male or female winner. Speaking here with Director of Shelbyville Parks and Rec, Trevor Freitas, here with Gov Talk on Hopkins Farms Broadcasting. We'll take a 60-second break and be right back. Mr. Trevor Freitas, and we're having a great Wednesday morning here. I got to remember what day of the week it is. But hey, coming up here shortly, July 18th at 10 a.m., just down the road from us, as a matter of fact, here from beautiful Radio Park, Race the Duck. And Trevor, let's get into some of the rules and regs of what people need to know about that and more. And also, we'll also spotlight our participant here at WLIJ, and Braden Blackwell is going to be taking on the challenge here with you.
Well, first and foremost, like I said, second year that we've done this Race the Duck. Obviously there's going to be people out there that want to race, and that's great. But if you just want to get out there and just enjoy the river, fine with us. But this race is $10 per boat. It's kayaks only. You can't have motorized or trolling motors or anything like that. Yeah. Although we've been asked many times. And
wasn't it a little more open in the first annual?
No, you're talking about like the type of boat, like John boat or whatever.
Yeah, the first annual they were like, you can have a John boat, I guess, and then I bet that widened the.
Absolutely, no one came out with a John boat, but no,
there was a possibility. You just know in the very first edition there was a possibility.
But now it's like kayaks only.
Good. Spec series.
Yeah, no motorized battery or otherwise, and you can have one paddle per boat. For safety reasons, everyone has to wear a life jacket.
Yes, please.
And like I said, $10 a boat, and you can win a boat. That's.
I don't know where else you can do that.
I don't know exactly.
That sounds like a sweepstakes to me, but you actually have probably a pretty good chance here if you can be pretty fast.
First overall male and first overall female both receive a free kayak. Last year it was actually a kayak and a paddle and a life jacket, and I believe it's the same deal this year as well. And again, we're putting in at Highway 82. It's about 2.5-ish miles, maybe a little bit more, give or take, just depending on the way in which you take in the river. And then the race will end over there at River Bottom Park above the dam.
I've been told by kayakers who do this all the time, miles on a river, they go pretty fast. So don't think of it like you think of walking a mile. I mean, it's a little bit quicker from those that do it more often. And Britt, as soon as I gave Braden the chance to take this one on, he's one of those that does this on a regular basis. He was like, dude, I'm going to go win that.
Well, I'd say that the fastest people are probably hitting around 45 minutes, and the slowest probably about an hour and 20 or somewhere in there. So it's around that window. Okay. And of course, at River Bottom Park, we plan on having food trucks and some music and prizes and that kind of stuff as well. And there's more prizes than just the first overall male, first overall female. So we haven't purchased those yet.
So superlatives.
Yeah. Last year I think we did like a cooler, and I can't remember what else we did. We did a couple things, but we're going to definitely make sure that they're nice and good quality for folks for the second and third place finishers for sure. But
should be a surprise award for the last place finisher. They can't know about it because then they'll try to be the last one.
It's just a sad trumpet that's played. And then I have to mention the folks, other than us, there's other folks that are sponsoring this race to make it possible. So first and foremost, Southern Longbeards, they're sponsoring. This is the second year they did it. They're the ones that actually donated the kayaks last year for us, and that was amazing. And they're doing it again this year. So we're super excited to have them back. And then our other sponsor is none other than TBA.
That's big.
Yeah, I don't know if everyone's any heard of them.
I don't know if you've heard of the Tennessee Valley Authority, but they're on this page now.
Yeah, and they supported it last year, and they're supporting us again this year, and we're thankful to both our sponsors for making this race a reality for the community. And it's one of those things where we feel like no matter what our participation numbers are, we're just going to continue to do this year over year, and we're going to continue to build it year over year into something that ends up being hopefully something of significant size and really value to the community, in an effort to again spotlight our river. And then at the end of the day, I don't know if people have noticed this or not, but the city of Shelbyville is investing a lot of time, effort, and money into revitalizing our square downtown. Mm-hmm. And River Bottom Park is 200 yards from downtown.
It's part of the Riverview District that they're looking to do as well.
And all that's going to be connected into downtown as well. So it's one of those other things where, hey, you get out of the river and you can hang out here, and then you can literally walk right up to downtown and visit Grindstone.
There's a nice little greenway that takes you right up to the front door.
Yeah, there will be.
Yeah.
Everything's not completed, but hopefully this time next year we're in a different spot for sure. Yeah. And that river overlook and everything else is going to be a part of it, overlooking the dam and that kind of thing. So
yeah, this is a really strategic event that, to your point, will grow along with that side of the square.
Exactly
so
right. Yeah,
very, very nice there. So let's tell them about some of the things they'll see whenever they get to the finish line. Of course, on our sister station, the Zinger 100.9, we expect to have Flash out there as well with some music to greet you at the end.
Great.
Yes, and he'll also be getting some of Braden's reactions after he gets out of the kayak, and we'll see.
He's gonna be huffing and puffing.
We'll see how he fares. But he'll give us a report that'll make its way on social media, and also several food trucks out there for everyone to enjoy as well.
Yeah. I actually have. We're gonna have Kona Ice out there. Bailey Smokes is gonna be out there. Magical Hearth is going to be out there, and Traveling Tom's Coffee is going to be out there. So there's a little something for everyone, and kiddos involved and whatever. And the way we're positioning this at 10 a.m., by the time everyone's getting out, it's 11 or just a little bit after, and so hopefully you've expelled enough calories that you're ready to eat. Yeah. I know I will be. So we'll do that. And also, I want to say that last year we actually had many of our own lifeguards out there on the river as well as Shelbyville Fire Department was out there with their boat
for safety.
So yes. So we just want to throw that out there as well. Big into the safety aspect.
Absolutely. I don't think you're coming out here for there's not much being attended to. It's going to be, there's going to be officials on the sidelines following you the whole way, so to speak.
Yep.
So
exactly.
Yeah, making sure you're not, jabbing people with your paddle, and also making sure that you're going to be safe in the water as well. That's why you have the life jackets. So total recap: it's kayaks only, no motorized watercraft, one paddle per boat. You got to learn that technique.
Yeah.
You got to wear a life jacket. That's a given. The pre-registration date is coming up, July 17th, of course, a day before the event. So not to say you can't register on day of the event, but it will be cash only, correct?
Yeah. At day of the event, we'll have no way to take credit cards because obviously we're going to be out on the river.
Yeah,
so
we're not bringing our Square machine. You're going to have to pay with cash.
I wish I had one of those, but no, we're not doing that. We'll just do cash only day of. But like I said, it's $10 a vote, and even if you didn't finish first, second, or third, to me it's worth $10 to get out on the river.
Yeah,
to be a part of
experience.
To be a part of the event and be a part of learning a little bit more about this amazing natural resource that we have here in Shelbyville. So
it's going to be a lot of fun. Second annual Race the Duck here in Shelbyville, July 18th, 10 a.m. Register at shelbyvilletn.recdesk.org. Just $10 a boat. And a shout out to Kona Ice, Bailey Smokes, Magical Hearth, and Traveling Tom's Coffee, all being there when you get to the finish line. Well, Trevor, that was a fun time there talking about Race the Duck, and we wish Braden Blackwell the best of luck here representing Team Hopkins Farms Broadcasting. And he's going to have the station decals, I believe, on the
boat,
on the kayak, so you know who he is.
All right.
Oh, you can see him though. He's got the hair to.
Okay.
You'll be able to spot him.
I'm worried that he thinks he's going to win this thing. Does he think he's going to win this thing?
Yeah, he thinks he definitely thinks.
Looking at him through the glass, he looks like he can do it.
No, what do you say with? No, I don't know if he was hearing whenever you said. What is the fastest time typically?
Typically, I think about 45 minutes.
45 minutes is what you have to get, Braden. So does that sound normal to you? Okay, all right. He says it's game on.
All right, there you go.
Well, we'll have to wait and see. If you want to go spectate,
yeah, come down to River Bottom Park.
You come see it.
Yeah.
You can come see the winner come to the line.
You can be down there around 10:45. You'll see the first finisher come through. So.
Well, can't wait to see you out there race the duck. And thank you, Trevor Freitas, here with your Shelbyville Parks and Rec. We meet here once a month here on this day of the month. And is there anything else you want to recap?
The only thing I think I got from me is soccer complex is coming along, and they are starting to move some dirt and get rid of some trees that had to go and that kind of thing, and we're getting underway. So there'll be some more updates on that as we get closer, and we're excited. We're excited for all the things that we're doing in the community. But today it was about Race to the Duck. So.
Yes, as we're very excited for all those other expansions as well. But Race to the Duck is what we're looking forward to here on the 18th. Thank you so much, Trevor Freitas, for WLIJ Hopkins Farms Broadcasting. This is Brandon. We will talk to you again very soon.
Kincaid's is proud to offer Beauty Rest Black to our customers. Beauty Rest Black represents a leap forward in bedding with sleep climate technology keeping you cool and triple-stranded pocketed coils to give you luxurious support all night long. Wake up refreshed and ready to take on the day with a new Beauty Rest Black mattress from Kincaid Service Company, 400 Madison Street, Shelbyville, across from the Speedway gas station, 931-684-5662.
You know, your eyes are a precious thing. You've got to take care of them. Looking for clear vision and hometown care you can trust? See the difference at Dr. Dale Hasty Family Eye Care, 605 North Main Street in Shelbyville, across from the U.S. Post Office. From comprehensive eye exams to helping you find that perfect pair of glasses, Dr. Hasty and his friendly team are focused on your family's vision and comfort every step of the way. Noticing changes in your eyesight? Time for that yearly checkup? Let's take care of it. 931-684-2020. Dr. Del Hasty Family Eye Care, because your eyes are a precious thing.